Well, if you're tired of the same old thing, won't you tune on in? Yeah, we're gonna make you laugh, gonna dance, gonna sing and grin. Tell all your friends in case they don't know, Bimbo Mitchell's got a TV show, Southern Showcase. Southern Showcase. Southern Showcase. Southern Showcase. Kick off your shoes, it's a track down. Join Fayetteville's biggest clown.
And folks, we're back in your homes again for another week of Southern Showcase. And tonight, our special guest is our bass player, Elmo. What's going on, bud?
How's it going, Bimbo? All right.
How you been doing, man?
Just making it, I guess.
You know, for the last few weeks, we've had all you guys up here, you know, in the opening of the show to try to figure out a little bit, get the people to know who you are, what's going on, how'd you get into music. So tell us a little bit, how'd you get into playing music?
I've been playing pretty much all my life.
How'd you get into, I mean, did anybody, the rest of your family,
Just about all my family plays.
Really? Now, you know, you're part of the Cane Creek Band. You guys are great. Y'all do a great job with all the entertainers here. How did the Cane Creek Band get their name?
Well, we was up in one of my rooms up there in that old house I lived, and my daddy thought up the name, and that's what we've been going by for the last 7, 8 years.
The Cane Creek Band.
The Cane Creek Band.
Was there a creek involved? I mean,
Right down below the house. So.
Really? Well, that's all right. What do you do for a living if you know, when you're not practicing with these guys that are playing?
Drive truck.
Drive a truck. All right.
Pretty much it.
So you sing a lot in the truck?
With the radio.
With the radio? Sound pretty good when you're by yourself. Is that what it is? All right. Folks, we got a good show coming on tonight. We got a guy from right here, one of our guys, right here local in Fayetteville, Richard Phillips. He does some of his own music. He's writing. He's trying to produce a CD. He's a great singer. He's been living here pretty much all of his life. So we're going to bring him on here in a little while. And then we're going to, hey, how many hats you on?
Several.
Several. We always, you
I
never
just
see
can't
Elmo
count
without
them
a hat. So.
You won't see me without one.
Won't see you. Okay, folks, we're fixing to get in the show. We're going to bring Richard on in a little while. And you know, you always let Tony sing. Won't you sing us one?
I got one I'm coming up with now.
All right. Well, get over and get cranked up, and we'll get us going. And we're going to get into the show, folks. We're going to hear one from our guys, the Cane Creek Band.
Pardon me, you left some tears on the jukebox, and I'm afraid they got mixed up with mine. I don't mean to pry, it's just that I've noticed you, I've been going out of your mind. It looks like we're two of a kind, so let's fall to pieces together. Why should we both fall apart? Let's fall to pieces together, right here in each other's arms. Alone is much better than together, and the worst is still yet to come. So let's share the rest of the tears that are left, and each night we both came undone. Why should we go on and on? So let's fall to pieces together. Why should we both fall apart? Let's fall to pieces together, right here in each other's arms, right here in each other's arms. Thank you.
To become known in the world of fine jewelry, there is one principle that must be paramount: experience. After 20 years of importing diamonds in the U.S., a 7th-generation jeweler is why you'll always find only the finest quality in Sadke's jewelry. Sadke's is your exclusive diamond merchant that lets your love shine, and Sadke's excellence is what you look for in fine jewelry. Sadke's has exquisitely jeweled accents of fine quality rubies, emeralds, and pearls. See Sadke's for your jewelry repair and the best prices in the Southeast.
Building or remodeling? See Fayetteville Lumber Supply, this area's pro building supply store that can help you with your project, whether it be cleanup or fix-up. Painting with the Image paint line makes it go on so easily, with outstanding values every day. For tools, Fayetteville Lumber Supply has what you need with Simcoe Air Tools, Makita, Skill, and Stanley Tools. Fayetteville Lumber is your pro home center for Tanco shingles, railroad cross ties, chain link fencing products, and Quikrete Ready Concrete Mix. If you need it, Fayetteville Lumber and Supply has it.
And folks, we're back with our special guest, like I promised you, Mr. Richard Phillips. What's going on, Richard?
Nice to be here. Appreciate it.
Glad to have you come out and be on the show, bud. Where you from? You from right here in Fayetteville, right?
Well, I've been around here a pretty good while, probably almost 20 years, I guess.
20 years. Was you raised somewhere else and then moved here?
Yeah, I was actually raised up north when I was just a teenager and moved down here.
Ended up in Lincoln County.
Yeah.
Well, there's talent like you that we're proud to have here in Lincoln County.
Well, I appreciate you having me here. I do.
Now, you was telling me before the show that you used to be a police officer here?
Yeah, for about 12 years, I guess.
Here in
Worked
Fayetteville?
here in Fayetteville in the city. Yeah.
You like that pretty well?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I met a lot of good people, nice people here.
Law enforcement's a whole different breed.
It's hard.
I mean, I wouldn't want to do it.
It's hard work. Some people don't realize how hard it is.
Yeah. You never know what you're going to get into at night or whatever, you know.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. So how long you been doing this music thing?
As far as singing karaoke or anything like that, maybe for the last 10 years or so, I guess. Other than that, it was just shower things.
Shower things.
You know what I'm saying.
Everybody sounds good in the shower.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did any other members of your family, were they musically talented, or were they?
Yeah, when I was little, my dad, he played guitar. He didn't really play in a band or nothing. We just did everything at the house, and he played. Me and my 3 sisters would just get his old country songbook out, and he'd play some, and we'd sing it. And they sing really good. They're good singers.
Really? So you've got some older members, brothers and sisters, pretty big family.
Yeah, my 3 sisters. Yeah, they can tear it up.
3 sisters. That means you was the only boy.
That's it.
Where'd you fit in?
I didn't.
You didn't? Did you come in the middle or the
No,
top?
I was the oldest, but
the oldest.
I got blamed for all their mistakes.
Oh,
so.
I know, buddy. I'm one of them too. Yeah, the oldest and always gets blamed.
That's it. Right.
All right. Well, listen. You got some together for us tonight. You come out to be on the show.
I got a few songs, so we'll try to sing.
Okay. What's the first one?
I've got an Alabama song, "Forever as far as I'll go."
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to see if we can get you set up over here, and we're going to see what it sounds like, and we'll come back and talk some more when we get through here in a little bit, and see what else we got to talk about.
All right.
All right. Go over and get set up, and we'll get you going, folks. Please welcome to the Southern Showcase, Richard Phillips.
I'll admit I could feel it the first time that we touched. The look in your eyes said you felt as much. And I'm not a man who falls too easily. It's best that you know where you stand with me. And I will give you my heart, faithful and true, and all the love it can hold. That's all I can do. 'Cause I've thought about how long I love you. It's only fair that you know forever's as far as I'll go. When there's age around my eyes and gray in your hair, it only takes a touch to recall the love we share. I won't take for granted, you know my love is true. 'Cause each night in your arms I will whisper to you, and I will give you my heart, faithful and true, all the love it can hold. That's all I can do. 'Cause I've thought about how long I love you. It's only fair that you know forever's as far as I'll go. Forever's as far as I'll go.
Great job, Rich.
Thank you.
You got a great voice, bud. I'll tell you what. You was talking earlier about you do a lot of karaoke stuff. You know, do you do like appearances or you just go local places that have it in their clubs or something?
I have done that, but most time we'll either do clubs or mostly a lot of private parties.
You do your own karaoke? You have your own equipment and everything?
Right.
Really? So later on in the show, we may give out a number or something that people can call and book you or something.
That'd be great.
All right. If there's an entertainer out there that inspires you or inspires you in your music and your style of music, who would it be?
I guess I'd just say Elvis, and because I listened to it when I was a kid, and that was my mom's 45s, and that's what we listened to. So
Yeah.
that
was
kind of got me started. Yeah, he could do it.
He was the man, buddy. I tell you. Okay, you got another one picked out for us?
Yes, sure do.
What's this one called?
It's actually an Elvis song. It's Devil
Yeah.
in the Skies. Yeah.
Devil in the Skies.
So we'll
Okay.
give it a try.
Folks, one more time, welcome to the Southern Showcase, Richard Phillips.
Look like an angel, walk like an angel, talk like an angel, but I got wine. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are, devil in disguise. You fooled me with your kiss. You cheated and schemed. Heaven knows how you lied to me. Not the way you see. You look like an angel, walk like an angel, talk like an angel, but I got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are, devil in disguise. I thought that I was in heaven, but I was sure surprised. Heaven help me, I didn't see the look like an angel, walk like an angel, talk like an angel, but I got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are, devil in disguise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are, devil in disguise. Devil in disguise. Devil in disguise.
I'm Howard Bentley from Howard Bentley Toyota, Fayetteville. Toyotas cost less than Fayetteville. No Toyo Guard, no add-on stickers, 0% interest on all new Toyota Camrys, 0% interest on all Toyota Tundras. How about this Tacoma truck for $11,983? Howard Bentley Toyota does not use high-pressure sales techniques. Don't make a $1,000 mistake. Shop Howard Bentley Toyota, Fayetteville, Tennessee.
It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. Save you money.
There was a time you could walk into your bank and speak directly to the people who make the decisions. But these days, that's hard to find. Decisions are usually made out of town by someone you'll never meet. That's where the Bank of Lincoln County is different. We make our own decisions. The Bank of Lincoln County, Lincoln County's only home-owned and home-operated bank.
The Bank of Lincoln County, just like home.
The Bank of Lincoln County, member FDIC.
And folks, we're back with our guest, Richard Phillips. Richard, I hear some Elvis in the background there, buddy. You sound a little bit like him there.
I try. I'm trying my best.
Do you have you tried to really get into the Elvis mode, practice to try to sound like him?
Not really. I mean, it's just, I don't know, like I said, just from listening for so many years, I guess. I don't know.
Just there, huh? It's just a natural.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about your immediate family first, you know. Now let's talk about the other family, the wife and the kids. Do they, are they musically talented too, or do they do music?
They like to sing karaoke. We do a lot at the house, my wife and my two sons and my daughter, and we all get together and kind of cut up and have a little fun with it.
Well, that's good. That's good that the whole family can do it together, you know. It's something that the whole family can do, you know. Where do you see your music going? What do you want to do with your music?
I'd like to maybe make a CD someday, or just sing with a band. I'd like to do something with it, no matter, you know, what it is. And if I just have to keep doing karaoke, then
yeah,
so be it. That's what.
Well, you need to hook up with our guys at Cane Creek Band then.
I'd love to. I'd love to.
All right. This next song you're going to do, what is it?
Where Could I Go? It's a gospel song.
That's an Elvis song too, right?
Yes,
all right. Folks, please welcome to the Southern Showcase one more time, Richard Phillips.
Striving along to face temptation, so won't you tell me where could I go but to the Lord? Where could I go? Oh, where could I go? Seeking a refuge for my soul, for my soul. Needing a friend to save me in the end. Won't you tell me where could I go but to the Lord, to the Lord. Life here is grand, with friends I love so dear. Comfort I get from God's own word, God's own word. Yeah, when I face that chilly hand of death, oh, won't you tell me where could I go but to the Lord, to the Lord? Where could I go? Oh, where could I go? Seeking a refuge for my soul, for my soul. Needing a friend to save me in the end. Oh, won't you tell me where could I go but to the Lord, to the Lord? Where could I go but to the Lord?
And folks, we're here with our guest tonight on this remote that I told you about, Richard Stocks. He's from the company Gold Leaf. Richard, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing very good.
Glad to have you in Lincoln County. Glad to have you on the show tonight.
It's good to be here.
What they're doing is they're going to set up a museum here at the old cotton mill. Right. And in this museum, you're going to have a lot of artifacts here, like out of the Statue of Liberty and the Liberty bike that the Orange County Choppers built for y'all. Right. We've seen it on display. Right. And if you could just give us a little run around about what your museum's going to be like, what it's going to consist of.
Sure. What we're doing is Gold Leaf Corporation participated in the restoration of the Statue of Liberty in Ellis Island back in the mid-'80s, and we preserved all of the artifacts that came off of both monuments. So what we're doing now is we're pulling these artifacts together so that we can have a permanent museum as well as a traveling museum. And so in addition to the artifacts from the Statue of Liberty, the armature bars, copper saddles, the lamps that used to illuminate the statue at night, various different things. And Ellis Island, it's part of the copper trim, the bricks from Ellis Island, wood doors, different things from Ellis Island. In addition to all those artifacts, we're creating some one-of-a-kind items, and the OCC Liberty bike is one of those items. Mm-hmm. That will also be in the museum.
So the bike will be stationed here in Fayetteville at this museum.
Right. When it's not traveling the country.
When it's not traveling.
Right.
You're staying busy with it traveling.
It's traveling a lot. Yeah. There's a lot of miles being put on that truck, sure is.
I can imagine. I can imagine. I know you've got a lot of stuff here in your office. The bars out of the inside of the Statue of Liberty that we see here on the table, and we've also got rings over here that you say came out of the torch.
Right, right. These armature bars, and I don't know if you can see them on camera, but it was actually part of the process when they restored the Statue of Liberty. This part of it took the longest. These armature bars were designed by Gustav Eiffel, who later built the Eiffel Tower. And each one is different. They range in from about, about 1.5 feet long all the way up to about 15 feet in length. And they are bent independently. There are no two alike. So what they would do is they would take one armature bar off, use that as a template, bend a new bar out of stainless steel and replace them one at a time. So what you see there are a sample of some of those armature bars. Mm-hmm.
And then you have some pieces here that you have that's called a saddle that came out of the Statue of Liberty that you're going to do some things with in the museum?
Right, right. You know, most of these things, I mean, we realized when we were fortunate enough to be involved in the restoration process of the Statue of Liberty in Ellis Island that, you know, we were charged with preserving these artifacts. So some 20 years later now, we're going to take these artifacts and place them in a museum. This is a copper saddle, and this would wrap around an armature bar.
Which are those?
Which are those items there. And then there would be rivets here that would attach to the skin. So all of this would be on the inside. Mm-hmm. So the bar would fit in here, and then this would be riveted to the statue's skin.
Well, that's great. And this over here, this artifacts here are actually the rings out of the torch.
Right. These, right here, those rings, they vary in size as the torch handle tapers down. and you can see that those rings there, they're still intact, and we've got, like I say, almost all of these armature bars. So that particular section there came from the torch handle area, correct?
Well, that's great. That's great. What made you choose Lincoln County? What made you choose Fayetteville to put this museum and give us this this piece of history that we can enjoy in our county?
Okay, well, it started, I guess, I moved to Huntsville from Florida to take care of my grandmother. So since I was so close, my dad is friends with the Carter family.
Yeah.
William Carter, and they've been lifelong friends. And we knew that he had this historic mill here. And so I came up to take a look at it, realizing that there was more square footage than we'd probably need, but it was ample to house the artifacts. But I will tell you, I went back home, got on the internet, started doing some research on the mill, and found out that Lewis Hine had been here at this mill.
Really?
And Lewis Hine is a famous photographer. He documented the construction of the Empire State Building and the immigrants' arrival to Ellis Island. So, see, I was familiar with Lewis Hine's work from Ellis Island.
Yeah,
so it just absolutely fit. So then we realized we needed to be here. So.
Well, that's great. I tell you what, we're lucky. The folks in Lincoln County are lucky to have this coming to us.
Oh, well,
we're looking forward to it, and we're just so glad that you could, pick our county, pick our town, and be on the Southern Showcase.
Well, hey, we're proud to be here.
All right, folks. Our guest, Richard Stocks from Gold Leaf. Thank you. And folks, we're back, and Richard, you've done a great job, man.
I appreciate it.
I mean, you've got the voice to change from one to the Elvis to back, and it's great.
I try.
You need to stay with it, bud.
Thank you.
You got a good future, man. Stay with it. Get us a CD, and stick with that karaoke thing. Hey, talking about the karaoke thing, you want to tell the folks where they can, you want to get a phone number or something if they want to book you for maybe a party or something?
Yeah, my number is 732-4067, and if I'm not there, you can leave it on the machine. But yeah, we're happy to do private parties. Anything anybody wants to do, we're glad to do it.
Well, that's great. That's a 931 area code, by the way, folks. Hey, listen, man, we got to go to the mailbox and get you to sign our Southern Showcase guitar. All the performers that come on the show, we get them to sign the guitar here. And just sign that. And I'll go to the mailbox here, and we'll see who wrote in this week. Folks, you can write into the Southern Showcase, 406 Barnes Holler Road, Fayetteville, Tennessee, 37334. You can also go on our website, theSouthernShowcase.com, and check out the whole thing about the Southern Showcase, the performers, the whole, the band. They have their own links. You can go and talk to the band. You can go find out more about them. Sponsors, the sponsors are on there. If you want to be a sponsor, you write into us or go on the website, send us an email, we'll contact you. And you can be on the website, and you can be a commercial on our show. See what the letter says this week. Bimbo, hey man. The show is great. The girl from Oliver Springs, Bethany Ryan, has an awesome voice. That song, Strong Enough, was a good song, man. It's cool. The way you joke with your guests, keep it coming, Jake and Fayetteville. That's all right. I appreciate that, Jake. Well, folks, we've got our hats for sale here. We want to show you the Southern Showcase hat. And we've got our Southern Showcase T-shirts. There's our Southern Showcase T-shirts, and you can write in or send us a message on the website. We'll get you one. Well, folks, we want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank the people here at Trotters and Mildred and the whole staff, and we got to get out of here, and we're going to let our guys at Cane Creek Band take us out. We'll see you next week here on Southern Showcase. Bye-bye.
Tell all your friends in case they don't know, Bimbo Mitchell's got a TV show, Southern Showcase. Southern Showcase. Southern Showcase. Southern Showcase. Kick off your shoes, it's a track.